Lesbian. I am. Hi guys, welcome to a video, and in today's video I'm just going to be rating lesbian love scenes from the L Word. What a time to be alive! Oh my god, no it's not. It's really not. I have most of these love scenes memorised in the mysterious tavern with one woman playing the piano in the corner. Place that is my mind. Am I sad or am I just a lesbian? That is something I ask myself every day. But there's nothing sad about being a lesbian, and we're about to see why that is. Ooh. So first up we have Brenda and Tina, and we're starting off strong. I love this scene so much because you can tell how much Tina appreciates Brenda's personality, and I appreciate that. The enthusiasm is a 10 out of 10. It is. I mean, say what you want about Laurel, but the woman knows how to do a lesbian love scene. She does, and this is one of my favourite scenes in the L Word. It is, and I rate this scene a 10 out of 10. I am a Tina and Brenda enthusiast. I am almost as enthusiastic about this scene as Tina is about Brenda's personality. Okay. Next up we have Jenny and Marina in the bathroom, and bathrooms are kind of their thing, you know? These two just had so much love-hate energy, which makes sense because me and Karina did not get on in real life according to gossip, but wherever the tension came from, it worked. I mean, on the one hand, Marina is predatory, but on the other hand, it's hot because it's Marina. I'm gonna get cancelled again. This scene is just relevant to my interests. I give it a 9 out of 10. I do. Next up, we have Jenny and Dana in one of the most awkward lesbian love scenes that I've ever seen in my entire life. However, I have to rate this scene a 10 out of 10 because Erin and Mia understood the assignment. They were told to do an awkward sex scene and they delivered. So just for the acting skills alone, I have to give this scene a 10 out of 10. I do. I mean, this scene is in the L Word Hall of Fame for a reason. Next up, we have Helena and Catherine rolling around in money, quite literally. There's so many puns to be made about this scene, but I won't. Sorry if that leaves you feeling shortchanged. Oh, no, I'd stop. So the money aspect in this scene is a little bit weird. It's not something I would tamper with personally just because of germs, but these two are so good looking. Who cares? It's worth the sickness that the germs from the money would bring. I don't know. Oh, 10 out of 10. Yeah. Next up, we have Jenny and Carmen in the bathroom. Once again, Jenny is back in the bathroom with a woman. It's almost a theme. I mean, I know the writers didn't like Jenny, but let the woman have a love scene in a bed, you know? Look, this scene is both disturbing yet fascinating. I mean, Jenny and Carmen are so mismatched, but their dynamic is interesting that it somehow works from an entertainment perspective. I'm not sure whether I enjoy this scene or whether I'm horrified by it. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. Next up, we have the very iconic Captain Stubin and Julie on the Love Boat. I give this scene a 9 out of 10 purely for the entertainment factor. I mean, Leisha and Erin always come through with the comedy. They do. And they have such a natural chemistry with each other. This scene was just amazing, you know? It was just amazing. Even if you didn't find this scene hot, which, why wouldn't you? This scene is entertaining on many levels, it is. I give it a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10, but Dana does, you know, run away to throw up afterwards, so yeah. Staying with Alice and Dana, next up we have the finally scene, which was pretty much a love marathon all over the house. But luckily they had snacks to keep them going. That's 10 out of 10 from me, it is. This is probably one of the most iconic love scenes in the whole of the L Word, and is there anything they didn't do, any place they didn't go, any dream they didn't achieve in this love scene? I don't think so. Thank God they had snacks to keep them going, because the amount of energy it would have taken to produce that kind of scene is, yeah, 10 out of 10. Next up, we have Carmen giving Shane a lap dance. I rate this a 10 out of 10 purely just because of what Carmen was wearing, or rather lack of, which was appreciated by me for lesbian reasons. And Shane and Carmen have a lot of incredible scenes together, but I think I just enjoy this scene the most because the aesthetics were You know, even Shane looked hot in this scene, and I never say that about Shane. You know, I say that about Shane once a year on this channel. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but I just wish that she had given Bet a lap dance instead of Shane, but that's just purely my bias. It is. Not that you can deny Shane and Carmen's chemistry. I mean, that's, yeah. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I do. Next up, we have Alice and the Vampire, in which she doesn't know whether to be terrified or turned on. And that's what the ladies say about me. I wish they said that, okay. I feel like they gave Leisha some of the craziest love scenes in the OG. Like, they really did. Like, every love scene for Leisha was an acting challenge, and this is just, you know, another one. There was so many layers to this scene, but I enjoyed it. I did, for personal reasons. Yeah. I give this scene a 9 out of 10. Next up, we have Shane and Sherry Jaffe by the swimming pool, which I have to rate a 10 out of 10 just for the sheer ovaries of the show giving us something this explicit. When I first watched this as a teenager, I had no idea what was going on, but I know now, I understand. Shane was utilizing her tool belt. She was. Well, I don't know anything about that unless Jennifer Bills wants me to know about it. Okay. Next up, we have Helena and Dylan dabbling in knife play. I don't really care for these two. I think Dylan is really toxic, and that hinders me enjoying the epic chemistry that she has with Helena. But my personal feelings aside, I do recognize that these two have a lot of chemistry, and there was a little something between those two for sure. I don't enjoy these scenes personally, but I recognize that they're good, if that makes any sense. However, I did feel slightly uncomfortable with the knife thing, so I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Next up, we have the world famous stir fry scene with Bet and Tina. Well, if I wasn't a homosexual before this scene, I would be now. I would. Oh, the chemistry, the connection, the intimacy, the lesbianism. All of their love scenes are iconic, but this is probably one of the most iconic. I mean, I've spoken about these two and all of their love scenes so much, I just don't know what else there is to say. I mean, I always joke that I don't know what was hotter, the burnt stir fry or Tina talking to Bet like that. Get some new material, okay. These two just have so much chemistry, I find it hard to believe that they didn't cross the line in real life. I said it on main. 10 out of 10. Next up, we have Alice and Tasha finally resolving their unresolved tension at long last. These two work so well together, they do. I love these two, mostly because you can tell there's like a real connection between Leisha and Rose, which translates in their love scenes. I mean, the sheer passion in this scene means I have to give it a 10 out of 10. I do. And I like this scene in particular for personal lesbian reasons. I do. Then we have Shane and Jenny crossing the line of no return. Look, these two were much better as friends than they were as lovers, and I don't really like what the show did with them. I don't know what was going on in season 6. It was so toxic. I mean, Shane and Jenny were one of the most genuine friendships on the show, and season 6 just tore it apart. I don't think Shane and Jenny's love scene is bad at all. It's just weird, so it's difficult to get behind it. A 6 out of 10 from me. And finally, we have Jenny and Nikki in the tent making an independent movie, which I would empty my bank account to see, with his like £5, 6p. Thank you, AdSense. I love Jenny and Nikki so much. I don't think they've ever had a bad love scene, but I think the tent scene is certainly their best. I mean, it has everything a woman could wish for, okay. There's just so much chemistry, connection, and creativity between these two that I really enjoy all of their scenes. I do. I enjoyed this for personal lesbian reasons. I did. I wish I was a lesbian sandwich. Oh, 10 out of 10 for sure. Well, that was a Christian experience. It was. I don't know whether I want to take a cold shower or give my eyes a cold shower. I don't know. All I know is that Laurel Holloman is blessed to be receiving Jennifer Beals' tongue snake. I wish that were me. I do. If you're a lesbian, if you're a woman who enjoys watching the L Word, with the exception of season 6, come and join the Sapphic Underground Club. Just come and join it. You will be supporting women's voices and this lesbian content, which is very good. Don't forget to subscribe for instant disappointment, and I'll see you guys soon.